As all you know, getting a knife is already a pricey endeavor, and in the recent years, even the cheapest knives that were once $50 are now above $90 plus, which means the CS market is growing, and currently there's only so much you can do to get a free knife. But what if I told you there are a few actual ways to get a knife without breaking the bank? The first method is giveaways. Giveaways are an almost effortless way to get a free knife, but of course, you have to get lucky. It isn't a reliable method by any means, but it never hurts to try your luck once in a while, such as my own. I'll be giving away a Bowie knife to a special viewer who subs and enters the giveaway in my Discord. Link is in the description. The channel's small, so subbing helps a long way. The second method to getting a free knife is weekly drops. In our last video, we talked about weekly drops and explained it very thoroughly, so go watch that if you want a deeper cover on what you can expect. You'll need the Prime version of CS2 if you don't have it already, and all you need to do is level up once per week, although upgrading to the Prime Edition isn't free. If you're playing the game every week, it won't take you too long to pay it off. Every drop you get has a chance of getting you something really good or really bad. With the active drop pool, your average amount that you'll get per week is about 86 cents on today's current market. But each weekly drop has a chance to come from the rare drop pool with a 1% odd. You could possibly get that weapon case 1, which is around $111, which is plenty for a low-end knife, but the rare drop pool can range from $8 to $111, which can help a ton to get your goal to get that knife. So if you grind every week and expect an average of 86 cents, you'll receive $44.72 by the end of the year. However, if you get lucky and hit that 1%, you're possibly hitting over $60, which is accounting for selling right away. However, I would recommend holding onto what you get from drops due to the prices going up, especially with how creators like Nadeshot and Tim, Onyxpixel, Jesus are buying cases and opening them. So you might be getting more if you hold the cases and just wait for the value to go up. This is not accounting if you get lucky with weapon drops, which people do get lucky time to time, like getting the new AK, the new op, etc, etc. To even compound on this, if you're willing to put in the time and effort, you can actually have multiple accounts that you can farm drops each week, and you could just multiply what you'll get in a year, which will make actually a lot of profit. This is what basically bot farms do, since they have hundreds of accounts gathering $100 to $400 a week, which is basically what a fast food worker makes in a whole month. So you can see there's a lot of variables that play into this. Now you can either save that money from the weekly drops to use on the knife directly, or you can invest some of it into a method called trade-ups. Trade-ups are a cool feature of CS2 where you can combine skins to make higher quality and potential higher value skins. This is kind of gambling, but typically there is a small chance to make that profit, such as a 10%, 20%, to hit skins that are worth more than what you have currently. In specific scenarios, there is even zero risk trade-ups, which are very rare to find. You can also find very specific skins like low enough floats for the trade-ups to work even better. There's a lot of effort to set up, but it can be a very lucrative way to get a knife. To remind you, it does take a long time. I'll probably be making my own video about trade-ups and certain trade-ups that you can make profit off of, etc, etc. So if you're interested, please sub. Another way is using the Armory Pass, which of course is kind of cheating, since it isn't free, but a lot of you guys might have it or have had it in the past. You could open multiple things and possibly get something really crazy, but most of the time you're going to get destroyed on these. But if you actually want to make a good return on investment with the highest profit chances, you can use a site called csroi.com. csroi.com is a site where you can view all the details about you, gives you the best chance of profiting. It is not limited just to the Armory Pass. You can view all cases, sticker capsules, anything can be open on CS2. On most of the collections you open, you would actually lose money with a very slight chance to profit. But the one that you would probably get the best luck with is charms. You have a higher chance than opening a red than one of the weapon collections, and on average a red would give you $39. You have to remember also that these items will just keep going up in price, since one day these items won't be offered in the Armory Pass as new items will refresh in. That is pretty much the end of this video. Don't forget to sub, comment, and like on the video. See you in the graveyard. Peace.